Good morning, everybody. It's very early, as you can probably tell. But I wanted to film from... Freddie said good morning. I wanted to film from literally as soon as we get up and showered, ready for the day, ready to have a positive day. It is going to be absolutely... it's going to be absolutely boiling today. So... I am absolutely dreading gutting the studio, but that's my plan for today. Yeah.
I want some milk in it.
Okay, I'm going to go and put some milk in this cereal because, you know, kids come first. So first things first, I want to address the hair. I know it's slick Rick, you guys, but it's because I put oil in it this morning because I've got really bad split ends. It feels really, really dry, so I thought I'm going to coat it with oil because I'm only in the studio today. And yeah, that's it basically. So plan of action for today. I need to go to the studio. I'm going to literally put everything in the middle of the room because I need to just get rid of loads of stuff, organise, paint the floor. That's my next task. But to be honest with you, I'm looking at the heat and I'm thinking, how am I going to cope in there today? Like, I'm genuinely already like roasting hot. So I don't know. I'm going to have to keep hydrated, you guys. But yeah, that's the plan. Bit of a boring day, but I wanted to bring you with me because I watched back an old vlog and I thought, oh my God, I really want to start doing that again because just watching back on the things that you don't remember and like, it's the little things, isn't it? So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to bring you guys along with me. So that's what I'm going to do. First of all though, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea and toast because no matter how hot it is, you guys, I can't not have a cup of tea in the morning. Goodbye, Benj. Stay in front of the fan today. Bye bye. I've just made it to the studio and it is so ridiculously hot in here that my tiny little fan is not going to do a single thing. I'm literally going to go stand and do it right now because so nice. So, plan of action. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. No filter, no hiding, no tidying, and I'm holding myself accountable for this mess. So basically, I'm not even going to make excuses, you guys. I've literally just worked my bum off the past few weeks, and so tidying the studio has been pretty much not a priority at all, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it should be, yes, don't think I'm a tramp, I do clean, and surprisingly I'm actually not really a messy person. So I'm gonna give you a little tour. God. Okay, so at first glance, you guys, okay, yeah, it does look bad. So these are 3 boxes of loons that I need to put away, basically, and a suitcase from America, but I've basically just kept everything in there because it's just like all my spare pumps, extension leads, all that good stuff. And then I have got my little area there and more balloons that I need to put away. So if you're wondering why I've got so many balloons, thinking that I'm selfish in a balloon shortage, I promise you guys I'm really, really not. So I'm really grateful actually because Calasan sent me their retro range because I've got big plans for the retro range. And yeah, they kindly sent me some, so you guys, I'm not hogging all the balloons, I promise you. And then all of my prep from yesterday is still across the sofa because honestly, you guys, I blew up all of the balloons and then just, to be honest, after filming, I was so hot and bothered, I just wanted to get home. Then I've got my black basket of flowers, which, you know, could do with some organising. It doesn't look too aesthetically pleasing right now. That's just my bag. We've just got like little bits and bobs on here. So basically we have just got a little packet of balloons, which I'll show you guys in a minute, all the podcast stuff, my fan, my laptop, all that good stuff. And then one of the flowers has just fallen out because of the fan. That is what I made yesterday. I do love a good bloom wall, you guys. I'm going to turn you around a sec. So basically, that side is pretty much fine, like it's okay kind of thing. It's not awful. It's just blooms that I need to put away. But the only problem that I'm having right now is I've got no bloom storage at all. All of my blooms are still in cardboard boxes because I just had, to be honest, you guys, I just have not got round to getting storage for them. But that's why I'm doing this now, because my floor needs repainting, the blooms need a home because they're driving me insane. I'm going to get rid of so much stuff, and I don't mean throwing away, you guys. I'm either gifting it or getting rid of it, and if it's naff, throwing it in the bin. So yeah, you guys are going to be disgusted in me now, because this side is the side, well, all of my clients and all of the artists that have come here call this wall the wall of no return, and that's exactly what it is. It is literally the wall of no return, because there's just, it's just so it's so cramped. Okay, right, here goes. I'm fully exposing myself. Why do I choose to expose myself on the internet, please? Okay, right, so over here is where basically, you guys, I do all of my filming. So like this side of the room is where I do all my prep, and then this side of the room is where I do all of my filming. So I want these ladders to be able to just be hidden around the corner eventually. Here are all my tripods, my camera, all that good stuff. I've got another box of balloons. I've got a very, very unhealthy obsession with flowers, with buying flowers. It is actually a problem. I'm Catherine, and I've got an addiction to flowers. There you go. I've said it now, there's no taking it back. So yeah, that's another thing I need to get, is loads of storage for my flowers, for my blooms. So that could be a job for B&M tomorrow, actually. So anyway, you guys, so we've got, I don't usually have them on the floor, but I use them in a video, and I just haven't put them away yet. So I've got all my flowers lying very neatly on the floor. And then yesterday I used these, oh, the orbs has popped, that's not good. Yesterday I used these, which are just stunning. They're from Wedding Mart, and I had to get them all out the wrappers. And like I said, you guys, I was very hot yesterday, so I've not tidied up. This is a gorgeous dried floral piece from Dried and Tied. These plinths will be going today. I don't want them. There's my little neon, and then I've got more flowers in that box. I've got some colorama. Oh God. Right. If you are here to judge, you guys, I suggest that you step away. If you don't like mess, I suggest you step away, okay? Because this is the real me, okay? It's the real me. Okay, right, so I've basically got, all of it is organised mess as well, can I just say? It's organised chaos. So in this box over here, I have got all of my foils, all of my orbs, all of my bubbles, literally just full of bubbles, clears. I say full of bubbles, I've got 3 packets of bubbles, okay? I've got 3 packets, that's it. And then I've got just some more florals. I've got neon signs that need like pinning up. I've got some water bottles from Pro Balloon Shop. Thank you, Amelia. If you have not gone to visit Pro Balloon Shop online, honestly, you need to do it. It's the best. What is this baby hair doing? Okay, right. How gorgeous is this? So this is a very, very narrow space, like super narrow. And when I first, before I got the studio, let me pin you up somewhere. Oh my God, it's hot behind here, you guys. Okay, let me pin you. Ooh. Let me pin you up. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, better. So when I actually got this studio, I had a unit before I had this, and basically in the unit is where I kept all of my props, all of my florals. I kept my balloons in my garage. Like, this seemed like it was going to be big enough, and this seemed like, you know, I could fit an abundance of things in here. Truth is, I can't. So, so yeah, what my plan is, and I'll show you guys in a second, at the far back wall, because it's really high, so the far back wall, what I'm going to do is just stack shelves or stack like storage boxes for my balloons, so my balloons can all be that end colour coordinated like they are now, because they are colour coordinated and I do know where everything is, but they're just in cardboard boxes stacked up and it's not helping with the width, you guys. So my sailboards are also going today, so I won't have like this massive chunk that I'll have all of this back. So yeah, I'm gonna show you now. Don't be disappointed in me. Please, you know, stick with me here. So here are all of my sailboards, and then on my sailboards I've just stuck some clear adhesive hooks for my tassels. I also stick all of my florals as well on the walls as well. I've got my little frame, and then right, I'm going to do the grand horrible reveal now. So basically we've got more balloons, more balloons, more balloons. There's a table under there that needs to go. More florals. My swing that I have promised myself I will never put up alone again because it nearly killed me, quite literally. I'm not even being dramatic. And then these doors are really, really nice, but I just have not got room for them. Same with that one over there, so I'll be getting rid of those as well. I've got all of my teddies and stuff back there. I've got a few like metal frames that can go as well. So that is the plan today. But if I'm totally honest with you guys, sorry, I'm literally making you seasick. If I'm totally honest, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm number one on my own and number two in this heat. I just accidentally pressed the button on my tripod by accident. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna, I don't know where you got to, but basically I don't know how I'm gonna do it on my own in this heat today. I feel like it would be stupid of me to do it, to be honest, but let's just see how it goes. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to film a couple of sit down videos as well, with sharing some little tips and tricks with you guys. So yeah, let's get to it. I am the type of person, tell me if you're the same, okay? So I'm the type of person that has like hidey holes for things. So for example, like when I first got into the studio, I was super organised and I was like, this is where these will go, and this is where I store my foiled balloons, and this is where my deliveries will go, and like that is my headspace. But then after a while, I get so busy and so like 100 miles an hour that I end up just, you know, nothing has a place anymore. It's like a chaotic mess. So I'm just emptying my cupboard over there, and apart from about 20 Prosecco glasses and lots of cup of teas, I basically have just got loads of boxes. So I opened up this one box and it's a delivery from February that I didn't even realise that I had, and it's just full of foils. What is wrong with me? Honestly, I've got needed these yesterday, didn't know I had them. Orbs, pink coming out my ears, orbs. I'm gonna have to do, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do a pink and red setup. This is ridiculous. There's a balloon shortage going on, Catherine. Sort yourself out. It's unacceptable behaviour. Right, okay, so now that I know that I've got those, I can plan a setup around that. I will be putting those away shortly. So what I'm trying to do is like clear the sides first so that I can put balloons on the sides. Bit boring, but you know, if I come across anything special, then I'll let you guys know. But at the moment, it's just so bloody hot in here. But actually, how gorgeous is this dress before I put it away? So it's got this little belt. Where did I get it from? ASOS, I think. Yeah, ASOS. So I brought it for holiday. It's like a mini dress. So I brought it for holiday. And when we got there, I wanted to wear it on like maybe like the 4th night, you know, and you got a bit of a tan. And I went to put it on and I'd eaten and drank so much, in 4 days, the zip wouldn't do it. Yeah, that's how hard I'll go in on holiday. Let me know in the comments below if you do too, and make sure that it's not just me. So, right, come on, let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys and gals. We've got this. Unbearable, you guys. So I've just had my live with the academy, and we basically spoke about what to do. Actually, this question is might help one of you guys. So we basically spoke about what to do if a client doesn't pay the remaining of their payment basically before you get to an event. And my answer to that is, if somebody's paid the deposit but has not paid the remaining balance before the event, then you don't go, you don't set up, because I'm not being funny, you wouldn't go to a car garage, pay the deposit, whoa, sorry, my window, pay the deposit, sorry, I've gone really dark, and then receive the car. Like, that's just not how things work, and there's so much that goes into obviously doing what we do, and I just don't feel like it's fair if you are not given payment before doing it. So don't go, you guys. You can speak up to your client, you can stand up for your business at the end of the day, so don't ever feel bad about that. I am going to abandon ship, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna abandon ship on the tidying, but it's not because it's too hot, it's because basically I've piled up some balloons here, and I've got literally nowhere to put them. So what I need to do is I need to get the floor paint. So I need to get the floor paint, and I need to get some rollers. So I need to get storage boxes as well for the balloons, and I also need storage boxes for the flowers. So I can't pull all of the balloons and the flowers out from behind the wall, because I've got no, like, I'm literally just going to be putting them back where they are, and I don't want to have to get them out again with no storage. So that's what I'm going to go and do now. So memory ran out as I was talking, but before I go, I do want to do like a bit of a Q&A. So I went and asked you guys over on my Instagram if you had any questions or anything that you needed from me to answer, to help with. So let's get comfy, let's sit down together and answer a few questions. Yeah, I've really enjoyed speaking to you guys today. I'm sorry that it takes so long for me to do these. It's because I film the sit down videos because they're more informative, and sometimes I just think like, oh, no one's really going to want to, you know, watch me faff around all day. So I just thought today, do you know what, I'm going to bring you with me, even though I look like I fully expose myself online. It's just not even funny anymore. But yeah, let's get to some questions. So what I also plan on doing with the studio, because I have been here for a year now, literally a year last week, I got the keys to the studio, and I've never made it mine. Like, I've never done anything to make it truly mine, meaning like I've never painted it. I never really got the furniture that I wanted, because I had to buy the furniture, like the sofa and stuff, blindly really, because I didn't get to come in here to see what furniture would look right. So I really want to make this like a space that, I don't know, just a really nice space with different areas. So area, for example, like a big open area for when I have artists come here for classes. I really would like a filming area for times like now, so something a bit more aesthetically pleasing than ladders in the background, you know what I mean? So that's the plan. I'm going to start drawing it up. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas, I would also love to know. So I'm open. If you have seen the studio and you're thinking, oh, that would look really good there, please tell me. So I'm just heading over to my Instagram now to see what questions you guys have asked me. Okay, so The first question is, which Balloon Shine spray do you use? And I used to use High Shine, but before, little disclaimer, I actually love oxidised balloons. Like, my favourite balloons are oxidised balloons. I think they look so good, to the point where I would purposely put my balloons outside for them to oxidise before an indoor event, because they just look so much better. But however, when I do use Balloon Shine, I used to use High Shine, but now, ever since I went to America, I use Mega Shine. I literally am in love with Mega Shine. It comes in an aerosol bottle. Like, it's so much easier to apply. It just sprays out super evenly. It's super shiny. This is not an ad or promotion or nothing like that. It is literally just me telling you guys the truth. So if you're in America, Mega Shine. Okay, next question. Next question is, what range of colours / sizes are best to have when starting out, like the must-haves? So I always advise for whoever is starting out to always go for assortment packets. So I used to buy assortment packets of pastel colours. I personally would buy them in 5-inch, 12-inch, 18-inch and 24-inch. So I always use a minimum of 4 sizes in all of my displays. And it gives you a real opportunity to get creative with this, because especially with pastel assortments, there are so many different kinds of setups that you could do. For example, you could use the pink and the blue to do a gender reveal or a baby shower. Then you could use the pink, purple and yellow to do a girl's birthday, and the blue and green to do a boy's birthday, and then use all of the colours together to make like a unicorn setup. There is so many things that you can be doing. So 100% get yourself an assortment pack, because it will save you money. You get loads of pictures for your portfolio, and then when you're finished, you can just give them to members of your community. So that gets the word out. So next question is, how did you start? I really want to start the business, but feel like I can't. Oh, that's sad. Don't ever feel like, I'm so sorry you guys about the noise in the car park. As always. Don't feel like you can't start. There is nothing stopping you. The only thing that stops you is you, okay? So remove those limiting beliefs and go for what you want in life. You've only got one life, so you've got to really push to get those things that you want. I started in lockdown, the first week of lockdown. Freddie was 1, and I just did not want to leave him. So I just put my heart and soul into it, and that is what I suggest that you do. Put your heart and soul into it, because then you can't fail, okay? So maybe just start off by getting an assortment packet of balloons and having a play with them in your house. Like, don't feel like you've got to go from 0 to 100 really quick. This is a journey, okay? This is a journey. It's a process. Everybody's journeys are completely different. It's never smooth sailing, and you've got to fail in order to learn, but you've got to start in order to grow. Okay, so Kat's quotes. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, what is your favourite brand of balloons? Just one, you guys. I mean, they're just asking me for just one, but everybody knows I'm a Calasan girl. I love using Calasan. In the heat, they're amazing. The colour range is amazing. You never have to double stuff them because the colour shades are so good. I'm just obsessed with Calasan. But in saying that, that doesn't mean that I don't not like any of the brand. I really like using Tough Tex as well. The Tough Tex shades are just as nice, and I really enjoy using Tough Tex. I especially love Cameo from Tough Tex. Cameo is my all-time favourite balloon colour. I'm obsessed with it. Cameo, white sand, empowered mint and mirrored white gold. That colour combination, I think I've just answered the next question as well. That colour combination is my favourite colour combination of all times. I literally am obsessed with it. So there you go. So Calasan and Tough Tex, I would say, are like my top fave. And then I use Sempertex, but I only really use white sand if I can't get it in colour sand, and rosewood because I really like the shade. And that's nothing against Sempertex, I just steer towards the other brands a little bit more. Qualitex, I still really like Qualitex. I really love the Midnight Pearl Blue. That is the only navy that I'll use. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay. What advice would you give to somebody who is just starting out? I love that question. So the advice that I would give to somebody who is just starting out, number one, is to focus on one prime area, okay? You cannot be the jack of all trades, but you can be the master of one, and I'll stand by that until the end of my journey with balloons, because if you become the jack of all trades, right, you never really specialise in anything, and then it's going to be really hard to connect with your ideal client. I'm not going to go way too deep into this, I'm going to keep it very brief. So tip number one, definitely 100% make sure that you are looking at one particular area that you really want to specialise in and work with it. Number two, go at your own pace, because it's very easy to look on the internet, look on social media, look on YouTube and see people who have done really well, or see somebody's journey and just think it's easy. And believe me, it's not easy, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. Nothing good comes easy, so you've got to allow yourself to trust the process and enjoy it. Just enjoy the time learning and taking steps forward every single day. Number three, practice. Don't invest money. You don't have to invest money. You just have to invest your time at the beginning. Investing your time will pay off, and I promise you that. So by that I mean, do your research, get learning, watch videos, and practice. Like, just invest every spare waking moment of your life doing something towards your business, because there's no other way. If you half-ass something, then it will always be half-assed. Does that make sense? Like, you've got to be all in it or not. So just dive into it. Just invest in your time. Super, super important. Another top tip for somebody who's starting out in the industry, and one that I will stand by forever, is communication. So communication and networking with other artists in your area is so important. They will teach you, they will support you, they understand what you're going through. A lot of people always think like, oh, why would I want to be friends with the competition? It's not competition. It is, everybody specialises in something different. Everybody has their own style. There's enough work to go around for everybody. So just take some time to really reach out to those other balloon artists in your area. Ask for the support, ask for the guidance and advice, and I guarantee you'll make friends for life, because that's what I've done here with you guys. I've made some of my closest friends in the balloon community, and I'll be forever grateful for that. So I promise on my life it is so worth just reaching out and just have a positive outlook on it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? That you find that you don't really enjoy it, or that you're not good at that particular area. Well, if you're not good yet, then you will be. You just have to keep practicing. You've got to keep going. Never stop. Keep going, okay? Nothing will fail you, and I'm just so grateful that I've got you guys to take along with me on my journey, literally from pretty much day one. So I'm really grateful for that, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. What I'll do is I'll film another video and I'll do like an update of the studio. So you've seen the worst bit, basically. You've seen, sorry about that. Sorry guys, that just interrupted my outro, didn't it? Yeah, so thank you so much, and I can't wait to film the update when everything is done and the process of it all, because I really want it to look nice in here, and I want to feel good when I come in, not just chaotic mess. So I hope you enjoyed a little spending the day with me. I think I'm going to do some more often, and yeah, I'm going to get out of this studio because I'm just way too hot. I love you guys. Bye.